glad we stepped in and helped, definitely.
As if. Oh my gosh, she's just messaged me to say he's here. This is Salt's YouTube. I'm Lauren Windle, and this guy is Paul Ryder. And for people who don't know what it is you do for a living, tell the world.
Well, I'm on the Salt team with lots of other lovely people.
Well, we are honoured to have you, and you have done me some pretty big favours. You and the
team effort, yeah.
Salt team.
It had to be a team effort. We needed everyone on this one. So.
Yeah. Well, it's tricky getting me dates.
Yeah.
But you've done a really good. Well, I tell you what, we'll look at the sort of job you did.
Yeah.
So you picked my pictures. You guys picked which questions I answered. You probed me with questions to tease out the best responses that reflected me, and we've got this profile.
We have.
Oh. Okay, so they've used a picture that I actually didn't even think was good enough for my Instagram. So I haven't put it on there. I think my makeup looks a bit dodgy, and I think one eye is more closed than the other. If we match, find out my answer. Tell me your best joke, want to know mine. So she messaged me to tell me what the jokes were. And the first one was next level horrific. Do you know what, did she tell you what joke she put in? Okay. Her first one that she wanted, that she originally put on there, was why did the snooker player go to the toilet? To pot the brown.
Did she put that live?
Thinking she put it live.
Yeah, that's. Well, we're discussing that in a performance review.
I would have thought so. As if. I'm sorry, I know they're experts and everything, but I had to veto that because I don't do toilet humour. I don't do it on dates. I rarely do it with my friends, probably only people I've lived with. I feel like that's the level that you have to get to with me before I can do toilet humour. And I just thought, well, there's just no way I can start with that. So then she gave me the choice of two others. Why can't you explain puns to kleptomaniacs? They always take things literally. Okay, I actually did think that one was quite good. In a different life, I'd work as a sweet shop owner. Imagine scooping bonbons and making people happy. That is so true. She did a little interview with me to get that answer, but that is bang on. When did people stop putting pineapple and cheese on a stick? When did they? And actually, those cubes of cheddar were really good. Does anyone else remember when Saturday nights were Baywatch, Gladiators, Blind Date, the glory days? Okay. Yeah, all of this does reflect me. It's not very deep, though. It's not very serious, is it? And look at these pictures. Okay, well, Paul's picked one of me with my sunglasses on. I thought he told me no sunglasses. I feel so cheated. Oh, there's a really nice one of me at a wedding in Nigeria. That's cool, actually. And I've got a big smile on. I think it's good to smile. One of me at Premier Christian Radio. Oh, people might think I'm trying to be a big shot on the radio. One of me in a photo shoot I did dressed as the Queen. I would never have put that on a dating profile. I always go for ones where I feel like I look a little bit sultry. I post like all selfies usually. Okay, I suppose that makes me look quite funny. And the Queen was named Tatler's Best Dressed Woman of the Year that year. So, you know, this is not how I would have done my profile in a lot of ways. I like that it's not too deep and spiritual because I do think that spiritual intimacy should be built with emotional intimacy and through time and through connection rather than just sort of like broadcast on your dating profile. And I suppose by nature of me being on a Christian dating app, it's clear that that is something I take really quite seriously in my life. The poo joke though is like, what were you thinking? What were you thinking? Are you proud of yourself?
Well, I suppose the proof's in the pudding. We'll have to see. I mean, having gone through, some of the photos and some of the suggestions or words, I mean, I'm glad we stepped in and helped, definitely.
So Izzy took on the challenge of doing the sort of text there. She wrote so when someone matches with me and they get that sort of conversational prompt, she put a joke in there. Someone I know saw this next question, screen grabbed it, sent it to me and was like, "You're a bit of a big head." So my friends are spot on when they say I'm ... hilarious, which I am.
You are, yeah, like legitimately,
funny, right?
yeah.
You can't say that about yourself.
No, you can't.
Can't.
You can.
Well, you have. Right, next up.
Has it worked?
Next up, we've got a sunglasses shot. Now, first thing you ever told me was don't put a sunglasses.
That's going back, isn't it? Like 3 years, first time we chatted.
First time we
Lauren, just don't
put sunglasses.
Were you writing an article?
I was doing an article for the Church Times and I interviewed you. This was a no-no.
I did, and I picked this one because it's at a fairground on a carousel. And, you know, I think, just because my wife and I, we love going to like the carousel or the fairground or taking our daughter, you know, to sit on the horses or whatever. Yeah. So actually it's really fun. It's doing something. I think activities are also a big one. It's sort of like you're out there doing something. And so that's interesting. And it's a nice, you know, nice bright top, smiley face. And we've got lots of other non-sunglasses. There were, in the shortlist, there were quite a few of these sort of sunglasses, sort of like selfies or pouting and all that
I'm
stuff.
I'm a selfie person and you culled all of my like sultry shots.
Yeah.
You're really putting a face there.
I don't know. As maybe it's personal. It's sort of like I think, okay, if I was, you know, looking at someone's profile, would I want someone doing loads of selfies and stuff? And probably not.
Next up, you've put me smiling selfie.
Yeah, well, there's only one reason for this one. It's the Premier logo in the background.
Do you think?
Yeah, just to sort of. Okay, yeah, she's on air, so she's probably either being interviewed, so big player, author, you know, all those things, or you're presenting a show, you're radio DJ, that's a fun job. Yeah. But Premier, so it's sort of like, okay, well, that sort of plays to the Christian credentials, so we've got...
Lots of people have commented on that. Lots of people.
It's worked, has it?
I've had a lot of like, oh, what were you doing on the radio? Oh, saw that you're on the radio.
Perfect.
So it has proven to be a talking point.
Do you have like an auto reply now, copy paste?
I've had to. It's just been an avalanche.
Yeah. When it rains, it pours.
Profile, do you know, it's like buses.
Yeah, right.
Right. I'm really inspired by people who figured out a great work-life balance. I am, that's fair. It's not the only thing I said I was inspired by, but it's, you know, it's a straight down the line response.
Yeah, we're getting deeper here towards the end, aren't we? It sort of starts off with a more light-hearted and then...
Yeah.
And that's the way we designed the profiles originally. Like the faith questions come towards the bottom because you don't want the first thing you see when you see someone. Yes, you want the description about their faith, but you don't want the first thing you see about them to be like a really...
You want to build up to that.
Yeah, you want to see a couple of photos.
Yeah.
Find out how funny you are and then find out how godly you are. It's like, okay, well, this is everything.
Brainer. Yeah. So left to my own devices, I would usually only answer like 3 questions on a soul profile.
I think we discussed that the first time we met as well, Lauren, 3 years ago.
Yeah.
You've got to have at least 5, 6, 7.
The 7 that you guys have answered. So you're giving people a taste.
They're not big answers either. You haven't gone down that sort of paragraph route. We see that sometimes where it's sort of like, you've written a fair bit.
Okay.
So no, the balance is just right here. I think Isabel's done a great job.
This is a controversial pick for my last picture. If you're enjoying this video, hit like and subscribe for more salt content. You went for me as the queen.
I think this was my favourite, but you can't have this first because first rule, it's got to be clear which one's which, and you're the one. The one on the right. Yeah.
Good. Yeah, no.
I thought it was hilarious. I just cracked up when I saw this because it's even the arm.
Yeah, no, I worked.
The arm's really perfect, right? That right arm sort of coming round and sort of like, I love the Queen. You know, obviously we love you, so it's like the perfect mix. It's like, who's not going to love that photo? It's great.
Okay, great. And then the thing I love most about my church is it feels like a massive, messy family. They make me laugh, wind me up, challenge me, entertain me, but they always show up for me. And I wrote that and she's pulled that off of my original sort of I wrote it myself profile. So I would say this isn't the profile I would have obviously written or designed for myself, but it's good.
Okay, it's working.
I think so.
Can you tell you how many likes you've got?
We've
had this live for a week, have we? A few days?
Yeah. It does tell you how many. I'm a bit embarrassed.
Come on. Well, you don't have to.
Well, it's 99 plus, so I don't know the exact number, but it's done. It's done very well. Okay, so I've got a few matches here. Started chatting to a few. There are a few new matches who I haven't started chatting to. I'm going to throw a line out there. Great suit. Wedding.
Waiter.
Waiter. or Men in Black interview? Hey, I'm here. I'm date night ready. This is what I look like. Guys, this is what I look like when I'm date night ready. I am waiting in the igloo. I've got a blanket. I've got a little fire. I've got the table all set. I just need a man. I think that's him. I think he's here. He's on his phone. He's not looked at me. He's got a hoodie on. Oh my gosh, he's just messaged me to say he's here. Hey, I'm here with Will. Cheers. Okay, tell me what you think of it. That face!
What is that?
It's... Oh no, I think it is burnt. This is wild. Are you excited?
I am super excited now. That's also very fun. Thank you so much for this. I appreciate it.
Oh, it's so good. Did you love the date?
Great steak, really good.
I said the date, not the steak.
Oh yeah. The date was good. It was really good.
The date was good, but the steak was better. Thanks so much, Sol.
Thank you, Sol. Thank you.